Welcome out, everyone, all you great decoders around the world, male or female. My name is Logan, and this is Decode Your Reality, and today I have a brand new series that I'm releasing to the decoding world, and it's just very simply, what? The big question mark at the end. And this one's going to be involving the tarot, the great tarot. And so let me get started on this. I decided to make a series that's very short and sweet, easy peasy, 5 or 6 slides, make it really quick and easy for those of you that have the short attention spans. So let's get started with this one. So what's so important about this word what? Is it's tied to these big words. Just wrap all the way around this word what in the middle, and they all match to the number 16. What is the 16? Sirius, the mighty star Sirius. And this was the inspiration for this new series. Just came out with this decode with Manly P. Hall, how he's tied to Sirius, the mighty star, and maybe perhaps how we all got our start here in this reality. But, you know, Sirius is called the Scorcher and tied to Lucifer, the Lightbringer, and there's light right there, directly matching in the same cipher. It's a 16, and light is made up of photons, and photons are made up of atoms, and that's the number 16 as well. How about that? And were you just strictly using Chaldean? Chaldean, if you're a numerologist, it's the oldest known numerology cipher on the planet. And I feel it has a lot of merit. So we're going to be exclusively using this as well. So this is the very reason why the word what is so powerful in our languages. A lot of you speak other languages. I'd be interested to hear what yours matches up to. If you want to end up partaking in this new series called What? I'm all for it. So this is the exclusive application that I'm going to be using for this new series, and it's called Galaxy Tarot. This is just for Android users. Those of you that are Apple fans, this is the comparable one I found, Labyrinthos. I'm not an Apple phone user, so I don't know if it's exactly an application that you can use side by side with this Galaxy Tarot that will substitute it. So if you're an Apple user and you have a tarot application that you use that will be similar to what I'm about to show you, send me an email so I can share it with the rest of the world, because I know a lot of people out there are Apple users. But I'm going to be exclusively using this application I've been using for years called Galaxy Tarot. It's very powerful. And this is digitized, showing you the source code is embedded in the artificial intelligence that we created, but mankind's being used anyway. So I don't think anything's artificial when you really break it down. Here are the screenshots for this new series using exclusively the Galaxy Tarot. And when you log on to the Galaxy Tarot, and you don't even have, you can use the free version. I have the pro version, but the free version will let you utilize this exact methodology that I'm going to be showing here. We click on the new reading, and then you're going to be brought to this screen, and we're going to be just using this 2-card reading. And the reason why I'm using the 2-card for this new series is because I feel like the 2 cards represent the yin yang, which perhaps represent the sun and moon, which have a big say in what runs this reality. So to start this thing off with a bang, this new series called What? It's going to involve using this word what, and we're going to put some words after that. So starting this new one off, it's what runs Sirius. What runs you? What runs the world? What runs Sirius? The mighty star Sirius. And this is the outcomes that we got. We got the Judgment card, and we got the King of Swords card. So let's break these down to show you how this reality is completely scripted. So the Judgment card is card number 20, and then the King of Swords is card number 64. Now let me digress. I'm using this spread right here, which is the Fool card in the 0 and the 22nd position. There it is right there. This is one of the most popular ways to observe the tarot. This is the spread that I'm using for this presentation. So we have card 20 and card 64. And when you just do simple math and add this up, 20 plus 64 gives us 84. And it leads us to the most abundant weight of rubidium, element number 37. And here's where the comedy comes in, because the Eye in the Sky, the great band, the Alan Parsons Project, has that album, Eye in the Sky. The song that precedes song number 2, Eye in the Sky, is Sirius. Obviously, there's a huge amount of merit with that album and the way they're laying it out. And now that you're seeing it for yourself, Well, the eye in the sky, what runs Sirius? Well, it's tied to the eye in the sky, 37. And, alchemy has its say in this, and the Royal Society of Chemistry does a great job at delivering to the world the photographs, the pictures, the icons of what describes the narrative of these elements. And this right here, this eyeball, is the icon they chose for the element rubidium. And what it says is that the image is of an electric eye. Think about what I'm showing you here. Based upon the question, what runs Sirius? The eye in the sky. That's what runs Sirius. So let's keep going. So then we break down card 20 and card 64, and we bring in the elements on the periodic table. We added them up. Now we're going to bring in the elements, and we're going to add the elements up. So we get calcium, which is tied to Lucifer in 71. And then we get the 64, which is tied to the television screen because we're living inside of a movie. This is more of the comedy. And when we add this up using the trusty calculator, we get the number 197.887. And there's the big clue. It's the element aurum, otherwise known as gold. Aurum is the Latinized spelling of the element gold. There it is. 196, 197 for gold. And it's lead to gold. So what runs Sirius? Well, it's the alchemical transition of, or transmutation of, lead to gold. It's right there, clear as day. And what keeps that alive? We do, ladies and gentlemen, with our currency, with the energetic exchange of fear and love, constantly 24/7. That's what's running Sirius. And Sirius runs us and watches us. So when we break down this element aurum, because, the Latinized version of it is aurum, and the abbreviation of this element is the A and the U. And what I thought was interesting is the A and U is the number 1 and 6 in the Chaldean, which goes right back to the spelling of the word Sirius. Remember the days of creation, 1 through 6. It's linked to the element sulfur, but we could have had a lot more fun with this, but I'm trying to keep these short. So the Latinized spelling of gold is aurum, and aurum is a 19. And then we get right into, if you've been paying attention, my prison planets. A lot of you have taken this and decoded it yourselves, and it's the loop. It's the only anomaly that is found in the string of pi that I have found. 19, 37, 46. And if you put these numbers into the string of pi, they're all going to connect to one another, and they form a loop. And this perhaps tells us that we're stuck inside this place called life right here. Maybe I'm just speculating there. Can't prove that, but this is the anomaly. And, here it is in the string of pi. 19 appears at the 37th decimal digit of pi. We go right back to this element rubidium and the numerology of Sirius itself. It's the eye in the sky. How about that? You see the connections? How powerful this is. Just based off of the tarot and asking it, what runs Sirius? Well, it's gold, and it's the eye in the sky, and then it's us. So the last clue for this, to end this very first new series called What, is the abbreviation of the word aurum, which is the A and U. And here's where the power of the English cipher comes in, the 1 through 26 matching the A through Z. A is 1 and the letter U is 21. You bring those together, it's 121. And the comedy continues because it goes to this element right here called antimony. And antimony has an average weight of 121, and the icon the Royal Society of Chemistry uses to describe this element is the all-seeing eye of Horus right there, which this is not a secret. It's inside our brains, folks. And the origin of the name comes from the Greek words antimonos, meaning not alone. So what runs Sirius? Well, our human brains obviously have a major play in this game called life. And it's all led to gold. And the eye that's inside of your brain is the implant. You ain't in control of it. I know a lot of people that's going to piss people off, but anyway, this is proof in the pudding right here. And the comedy, antimony, not alone, eye of Horus, right there in black and white. You can't miss this now. So that was the very short new series called What, and what did you see? Maybe you can add to this new series. Maybe you can pick up on a few things. Love to hear your comments. Keep them coming. All you great decoders, strength in numbers, and we collab. Keep keep your comments coming. So, as I often say, that's all I got for today. My name is Logan for Decode Your Reality. Thank each and every one of you for watching and your support. Till next time, we will see you later.